Trouble is brewing in the British countryside, and one of its youngest and most passionate farming voices isn't holding back. Kaleb Cooper, the breakout star of Clarkson's farm, has delivered an emotional and sobering update on the state of farming. His words have struck a deep chord with fellow farmers and fans alike, painting a picture of an industry facing hardship like never before. At just 27 years old, Kaleb has gone from being a local lad in the Cotswolds to a national name. His appearances alongside Jeremy Clarkson on the hit Prime Video series turned him into an unlikely celebrity. But for all the laughter and banter we've seen on screen, Kaleb's heart has always belonged to the land. Known for his honesty, humor, and no-nonsense attitude, he has become far more than a TV personality. He is a genuine voice for British agriculture. This week, appearing on Good Morning Britain to promote his new children's book, Kaleb's Farm Tales, he opened up in a way that was both candid and deeply moving. When asked about the past 2 harvests, Kaleb didn't soften the blow. Last year, he explained, relentless rain destroyed crops across the country. This year, the opposite, barely a drop of rain at all. 2 bad years back to back, Kaleb said with quiet gravity, is something many farmers simply can't survive. We can handle 1 bad year, but 2 in a row, that's really hard work. It was a stark reminder of how fragile farming can be. While most of us take the food on our tables for granted, behind every loaf of bread or pint of milk are men and women battling forces they cannot control. For Kaleb, it isn't just about numbers or yields. It's about families, traditions, and the survival of rural communities. Yet even as he spoke of crisis, Kaleb's love for farming shone through. He described the simple joy of waking up in the morning, looking out the window to see his cows grazing in the field, and heading out to feed them. That's how I know I'm in the right job. Farming may be backbreaking, unpredictable, and sometimes heartbreaking, but for Kaleb, it is still the most rewarding work in the world. And what about the future? Kaleb was honest here, too. He admitted he'd love his 3 young children to follow in his footsteps, but he made it clear he would never pressure them. Passion is everything, he said. If you wake up dreading work, you're in the wrong job. I wake up asking, what am I doing today? And that's how I know I'm in the right one. That sense of purpose is what drives Kaleb, not just for himself, but for the next generation. His new children's book, Kaleb's Farm Tales, is his way of passing on that passion. Aimed at readers aged 5 to 7, it's filled with lighthearted stories of cheeky farm animals, muddy adventures, and, of course, plenty of tractors. Behind the humor lies a heartfelt mission to spark curiosity and love for farming in young minds. Of course, Kaleb hasn't lost his trademarked wit. With a smile, he told viewers about an awkward run-in with U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, who recently blocked his tractor during a countryside visit. Kaleb laughed as he shared the tale, but the frustration was clear. His tractors, after all, are his pride and joy. From unpredictable weather to unexpected encounters with world leaders, Kaleb's year has been anything but ordinary. But through every challenge, he has shown why his voice matters, not just as Jeremy Clarkson's young right-hand man, but as a representative of a new generation determined to keep farming alive. For many watching at home, Kaleb's words were more than just an update on crops and weather. They were a call to remember the people who feed us, who fight against the odds to keep the countryside alive, and who carry traditions into an uncertain future. In the end, Kaleb reminds us of something deeply important. Farming is not just a job, it's a way of life. A life filled with hardships, yes, but also with joy, pride, and an unbreakable bond to the land. And in Kaleb's case, that passion burns brighter than ever. So, what do you think? Has Kaleb become the voice of a new farming generation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update from the countryside.